Let's just say that my sex education in high school was strained, to say the best. It didn't really exist. Sex education was there. Sex education was there. But for gay people or anyone that's other than heterosexual, oh wow, what are they? No, we didn't. Oh, we'll just shove a tiny little aspect in and just, yeah, push it off to the side. Oh, thanks. Oh, it made me feel great, who was trying to understand who he was all through that time, going through puberty, going through high school where people are sexually active. Oh, and I'm just a freak. That's great. Thanks for that. I didn't really have sex education in school. I mean, it wasn't really that well taught. It was kind of avoided at every instance. After speaking to numerous other people, it seemed to be a similar case. Some schools are obviously better than others. I feel that the attitude of students is obviously an important part because you're still kind of immature at that point and you actually don't really know anything about sex at that point as well, so hence it's hard to really take it seriously. Yeah, I wasn't really given much of education around gay sex, and everything that I was being taught was kind of useless. Unless we're talking about the penis, that was obviously very interesting. The only instance where they mentioned gay sex was in my final year of school, and they were actually talking about, they were showing a video around safe sex, condom use and all that sort of stuff. And it was a video talking about not only avoiding pregnancy, but also STIs and the spread of infection and all that sort of thing. And they were going through all these different people, and there was one shot where it was two guys sitting there, and one of them said, oh yeah, we use condoms as well. And that was it, and the whole room just laughed. And going, oh, and started doing all that. And I was at the back of the room. And obviously I had to sit there and kind of go, and make it seem like I was laughing at them as well, even though I was looking at it going, well, that was me. And even at that point, I was kind of just ignoring the fact that I was gay and still didn't really believe that I was. So not a great feeling to see that happen. But I mean, I know schools have come a long way, particularly in Australia, and particularly in the public system. I know schools have come a long way. I like to hear what other people experience when they're at high school, because it was really an isolating experience for me. I don't really like the way that my school dealt with it, and hopefully the policies have changed and hopefully it's a lot more open. But I think educating people about, even just, straight people, about gay people, gay sex, all that sort of stuff, I think it's all really, really important, because it makes you more understanding of everyone else around you and how everyone's different. It's not all the same. And you learn that when you go through your early sexual life, is that what you see in porn, which I think is most teenagers form their understanding of sex around pornography, is so out of whack with reality in majority of cases, let's say. And no, today I'm not going to be teaching you about gay sex or sex and all that sort of stuff. I've got even glasses to put on to pretend that I'm a teacher or I'm intelligent, but there's no lenses through them. I had to kind of learn it all by myself. And when I left school and went to uni and did an arts degree and saw people from all across the country and across the world and saw gay people everywhere, I was like, oh, people are different, people are diverse. There's a few potheads over there, there's a few people just macking out over there, there's people sleeping over there, there's people studying. What do? It's uni, it's your life. Fucking do what you want. But over the next several weeks, I want to be talking about certain aspects that schools are too pussy to talk about. I won't be talking about the pussy, I'll be talking about all the interesting things, in my opinion. In the meantime, let me know, did you get a proper sex education or gay sex education when you're at school? It doesn't matter what your sexuality is, if you're straight, gay, lesbian, bi, whatever. Let me know, how were you taught? Did you even get a sex education, or was it a school that was really, really good? Because I think it's important for schools to start teaching this stuff properly. And maybe it's not the school's fault, maybe they haven't got the resources to actually teach it, and there's a more greater education system issue going on. Who knows? But let's discuss, and I'll see you next week for a bit of the day.